Hey friends, Fuuya here once again. Welcome back to episode 8 of our Doki Doki Literature Club Plus blind playthrough. Or, perhaps to better put it, welcome to episode 1 of our true ending playthrough. So, there is actually a good ending, or a true ending, or a happy ending, however you want to put it, a golden ending. But, it is very much one of those where you gotta earn it. It is very convoluted. You likely wouldn't find it without some serious struggle. I actually wasn't too far off, though, with what I was thinking, in that it involved maybe going down the routes, but deleting Monica isn't the answer. Apparently, if you delete her right at the beginning, straight up, some nasty stuff happens. um, so the good ending is going to involve us going down each of the 3 routes for Sayori, Yuri, and Natsuki. And, well, you'll see what happens after that, but it will involve a little bit of revisiting old content. So let's hop right into it. We have to reset this virtual machine. This is very cool. I like this. They're back. Now, I'm going to mention I have a guide open because trying to do this multiple times because I guffed something up would be pretty breaking. So let's not do that. And this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. There will apparently still be some nasty stuff that happens that we've seen already, but we're going to have to slide through it again. So, I don't need to view detailed content warnings. I actually kind of wish I'd hit yes just to see the spoiler thingy. But, such a happy game. Such a happy game. So, we're going to be abusing that. Of course, there's nothing to load. My name is Fuuya. So, gonna hop right into things. Hey, mystery person. Just gonna let all this play until we get to the first poetry thing. Now, this is where we're going to save the game, because we're going to need to be able to do this 3 times, 1 for each character. 1 full round of all 3 poems. So, if you'll forgive me for looking deliberately over here, I have Sayori, and I need to make sure I pick the right words. Awesome. Amazing is a word for Sayori. Bingo. Firefly is a flower. Flying is a word for Sayori. Shopping is not. Passion. There we go. We gotta get perfect ones too, which makes this more frustrating because we can't afford to get it wrong. Socks. Not socks. Incongruent. Maybe aura? That doesn't sound right. Out horror. Nope. Beauty? Maybe. Yeah, beauty. Not cage. Not climax. What rain cloud? That sounds like a good word for her. Yeah, rain cloud. He likes it. Oh, adventure sounds like a good word for her for some reason, but it's actually for Sayori. Nature. Misery. Hope. And then play. Thank God for having 2 monitors, I swear. It'd be annoying as heck otherwise. Fluffy maybe? Oh, not fluffy. Bubbles. That's gotta be a word for it. Oh. That's fickle. Chocolate? Everyone likes chocolate. Not her though. Silly. Gotta be silly. There we go. Silly. Forgive me, friends, this is the slow part. We're gonna have some new content coming up very quickly. zone, probably, right? No. See, party? May party? Party it is. I think depression is definitely one of them. Yeah, depression is. Sunset? No. Oh, yes. Sunset is actually one. Huh, what do you know? Guess it's kind of a bittersweet. Well, clumsy is definitely. It's 100%. I even have to look practically. That's Sayori. Kitty one? Nope, guess not. Headphones? Nope. Gotta think of emotions. Emotions like sadness. That's bittersweet. There we go. Tears. That sounds. Yep. Smile? Yes, smile is a word. The right word for that. I think defeat is actually one. Wow, okay. Well, sing. Is sing one? Sing is one. I should be getting my achievement. Boom, perfect salary. Awesome. Okay. So let me save right here, because we're not doing that again. Hi again, Fuuya. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me. Wait, did I? Okay, I can... Oh, it's going to let me skip. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Let's jump down into the nearest desk. Oh, is it skipping? Does it actually remember what I looked at before? Nice. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is a chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Yeah? What do you mean? If you come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Well, what kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Wah! Open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. Can't even do that. Look, sorry, it's written all over you. Yeah? Sarah glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar. Right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody will ever notice that. Of course they would. No one's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I'm starting to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Yeah? Don't say that. It'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Be careful, the button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy! Ooh, it's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once again. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying it like that's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. You take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So, that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Yeah? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems you wrote now? Yay! Ooh, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. And then I can skip this part. Let's throw it to Sayori. Yeah, because I always choose Sayori first during the poem sharing activity. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Fuuya! Eh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Atsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Fuuya poem. There you go. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Very happy. I'm just really happy you wrote one. Okay, I can skip now. Same things as before. That point says it doesn't matter, so we'll just do Monica. And she's gonna probably tell me something about who likes it most. I like this one. It makes me feel something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? It could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Oop, and skip again. I want to see what Yuri has. Let's do Natsuki first. And she's being tsundere. What is she gonna say about my thing? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah, why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical Ariel. New stuff. There goes. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy you think that. Just remember, it won't be long before we pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. I'm sure I'm going to save soon anyway, but remember, we got to keep that one. If we lose that one, then we're going to have to do start. Okay. And they're arguing. Help me, Sayori. Right? Yeah. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Fuuya. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. But why are we fighting? But because... Well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. That's blunt. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Oh, make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Well, this is why Sayori is vice president, I whispered to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Yeah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How do y'all feel? Oh, wait, hold on. Skip. Alright, round 2, begin. Okay, so... Okay, so... Anger is not one. Misfortune. Better be friends. That one? That sounds like one she would use. Yep. Covet is not one. Badness, we already know that one. Do I milk with the dark? She likes dark. Darker. Yeah, darker. Cute. Might be Natsuki. Not sugar, right? No. Hopeless. I bet that's. Yep. I'll look for the negative ones. Oh, sunset. She likes sunsets. Oh, not kawaii. That's probably a Natsuki one. Maybe color? Color. I guess loud is one. Cool. Not knowing Kali, believe it or not. Rainbow? Rainbow. She likes rainbows. Pleasure. Giving. Kiss. Clumsy. She's clumsy. That's it. Shame probably is one. Shame is definitely one. Hope is one. Tears is one. That is actually not one. That's dark. However, I think the lazy is one. Cry is probably one. Cry is one. Beauty is one. And cheer? Cheer. Probably joy. Yep. Spies? No. Empty? Empty. Forgive? Forgive. There, 2 perfects in a row. Oh yeah. Just to be safe. Skip. It's gonna take probably a full episode to get through between Saori and part of Natsuki's route. I'm guessing. Fuuya! Saori's cutting thumbs up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So, I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Ah, are you going with Fuuya to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with them. Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay, it was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Fuuya? Yep, let's go. Saori and I exit the club room. Especially going through a second time, you can tell, when she's, Monica's trying to interject a little bit, when in this case she's not being too pushy yet. I follow behind as Saori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Saori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Saori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? Not sure how you'd make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kinda dull. Fuuya, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. The shocked expression on her face. Like that. Saori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's going to be so much fun. Saori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Fuuya, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Saori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going with adventuring with Saori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Saori heads straight to the closet, and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Saori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kinda dirty though. Saori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack! Yeah! Saori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Whew. I know that feeling. Oh, that hurts. That hurts just thinking about it. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Oh, whoa. You okay? My forehead. Saori crushes her forehead. Gee, Saori. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Saori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Saori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Saori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Fuuya. Where do I even find ice around this time? Huh, I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Wincing from the pain, Saori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Saori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since we use an ice pack to drink. But I know Saori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. Just a moment, I'm already returned to the classroom where I left Saori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Saori, here. I hand Saori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Saori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Saori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah! You messed up. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Saori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Fuuya. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Eh? What do you mean? You know how you used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes, when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself, or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was so focused on my games I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Fuuya. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. Nobody do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like this. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Fuuya, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Ooh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to hide and try to bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Eh? Sorry, your forehead. It's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. See? Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori, I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you end up doing all the work, Fuuya. Ah well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. And we'll save. Then... Yep, always choose first, so Sayori. Fuuya, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Eh? No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Eh? Look, player. Whoa. I'm thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. I'm supposed to write poems about my own stupid life. But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Like before. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Eh? I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Fuuya, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Oh, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Ah! I broke my pencil! Sorry, hastily bends down to pick out the piece she dropped, and whap! Being inattentive to her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry! It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. It's not as good as yours. Just don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. I think it's the exact same one from what I can tell. Yeah, echo inside my head. Yep, same. Holy crap. Wait, hold on. Is this the same? Okay. Monica next. It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway... No, I do not want to read your poem. Never. She's not gonna like it. Got worse. Oop, wait, history. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Oh, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. Oh, let me stop for just that one. And Yuri's gonna be like, what is this? Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Fuuya. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain into turning a bunch of gears. By letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. A very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Give myself again, same thing, and I think skip. Boo. Oh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Eh? She did? Yeah. Just talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anyone. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. I like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all... And then here we go again. And skipping. I would still walk home with Saori. Yep, makes sense. Saori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Fuuya. Think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. Kind of weird thing Saori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. And again, we can skip. For all 2 seconds. Okay, let's take a quick drink of water. Gonna blow through here again. No forgiveness, but actually forgiveness. I don't think I'm capable of one. It doesn't seem like it's on her literature list. Nope. Dark. Yep. Smile. Definitely hers. Sweet. It's a trap. Badness. Yep. I'm just trying to be really careful here. I don't want to guff up and have to start over again. Laugh is one of hers. Lazy is also one of hers. Silly is for sure. Maybe alone. Probably not. Oh, it is. Dang. Not kiss. Bouncy, maybe? Nope, not bouncy. Disown isn't one of her words. Schlafly isn't one of her words. Depression, of course. Agonizing is a little bit too much for her. Anime kitty. Fallible can't be one of her words. Feather? Yeah, actually, yeah, feather. Who knows? Anger is not one. We want grace. Not breath. Hopeless? Hopeless. Now, how about unrequited? That is that. Actually, is one of her words. How dang. Determination. That is not one. Flee. Oh, amazing is one of her words. Yep. calm? That doesn't seem like one of her words, but it is. It's like the opposite of calm. Warm? Maybe. Maybe. It is. Empty, I think, might be. Yep. Comfort is one of her words. Fun is one of her words. Got it. That makes 3. Let's go ahead and save. Oh man. We're gonna skip through your dialogue again. We're gonna show our stuff to Saori, of course. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Fuuya. Thanks. Sorry, you've been a little bit quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course, everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I don't want to see smiles in your face. Well, alright. Hey, Fuuya. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. That doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Saori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Saori? No. Fuuya, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Saori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Saori. I glance in the room to make sure no one has noticed this. Saori. I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Saori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Fuuya. It's just a little rain cloud. Sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Saori, tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, she cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. And then Monika next. Doesn't really matter, but... It's kind of funny. Also, no, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Saori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much for her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me about how Saori's been a little bit off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well... Fuuya, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Saori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, right? Natsuki, she's gonna hate it. Oh, this one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. Not as good as yesterday's anyway. See what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. You're so emotionally invested in my poems anyway. Well done, Fuuya. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monika. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Fuuya? Yeah? Well, you know how I like to say it, writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. Kind of afraid of disappointing you some way or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing and had the most advice to share. Is that so? Here, thanks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. See, I'm sorry I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. You want to share your poem now? Okay, here. I think this is the same. Huh, actually, I don't think this is the same as before. Beach, a marble millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will sudden waves send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to evade at the shore, or to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. We're at the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Nesca already told me about it. She didn't? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request, but... Well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, so spot to save here. We're not stopping yet, but we are going to skip. Now, I'm going to save again here. I'm actually not sure, so the guide says it doesn't matter who the player chooses to help during the weekend. Although it's recommended to take the route of whoever is chosen after salaries to avoid confusion. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, I prefer helping Saori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and Monica said that Saori was helping her. Jeez, you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? But thou must, Fuuya, but thou must. You know, I'm still going to do Yuri. I think. Yeah. Even though I would have preferred to do a Saori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what may end up happening when we're out of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. But I feel nervous that Saori finds out about this. It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Sorry, Sunday. And then she's talking about her depression. Nothing changes. Anything change here? She's showing off her blade even here. That's interesting. So that's, you still get that scene as a guarantee anyway. Interesting. She runs away. Save here. I love you. I love you. Yeah? Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's while accepting your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, I know we'll both be happy. Fuuya. Suddenly, Sari wraps her arms tightly around me. Fuuya, is this really okay? Yeah. I held Sari in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Fuuya. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sari's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sari? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why don't the rain clouds go away? You're not going away at all, Fuuya. Okay, Sari. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Then, talking about first date, I'm just going to skip through here because I think we're supposed to actually wait for them to release each other. Best thing for me, right? Yeah, I'm just going to let it go through the dialogue quick a second. Not going to worry about it. This is more or less still the same thing. She's going to be changing to the next day. Day of the festival. Load game. Load. And now, we have a lot. So go back to writing the first poem. If you've chosen to help Yuri, take her out next, or Natsuki. We'll do Yuri's. Load this. Okay. So we're going to do one poem quick just to get it off of this page, and then we're going to call it. So my thing I have to do here is figure out which ones... contamination is a Yuri word. Vibrant? I completely forgot which ones are the right ones. If I see determination, I know I'm good. Tenacious. Infinite, I'm pretty sure, is one. Yep, again, I gotta get these all 100% correct. Apparently. Insight. Insight. Secretive? Secretive. I'm more words than I thought there were. Entropy is a fancy word, so that makes sense. Oh, intellectual I saw too. Calm is not one of her things, though that is a potential one. Vivacious is a hers. Heaven sent 99% sure, but I'm not going to randomly click. Swimsuit brightening. Brightening. Embrace this one. Explode would be it. Forgive? Nope. That's possibly one. Unstable sounds like one. Unstable is one. Bam. Comfort is not. Fears is not. Waterfall, is that one? No, Whirlwind or Wrath. Rose is a question, or a potential. Not guaranteed. What the hell? Oh, unrequited, I'm sure it is. No, that was that isn't one. Crap, this one doesn't have any good ones, is there? The smile is for the other, right? Music is on her. Shame is the others. Cry is... Okay, so this is one of the few ones I think that are, I'm just gonna restart it. Crap. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. So we're just gonna start over. It says you can do the words in parentheses to still get it, but we're just gonna start over. Contamination is one. Universe is one. After image is one. Suicide is one. Eyes wasn't one, was it? Broken? No. Variance has to be, right? Variance. Massacre is one. Incapable? Incapable. Fester. Fester sounds like one. Yeah. Fireflies, I don't think is one. Nope. Canny? That sounds like a good word. Yep. Extraordinary, I think, is hers, but might be wrong. It's not hers, but I didn't just jump on it. Entropy is, however. Explode is hers. I remember that one. Intellectual is hers, right? Yeah. So uncontrollable one of hers, I think. Unrestrained? Yeah. Tragedy? No. Not tragedy. Passion? Nope. Stream? No. Determination. There we go. Disarray sounds like a good word. Yep. Treasure? No. Art? One of these. Bliss? Uh-oh. We're in this thing again. Eager. Melancholy. Misfortune. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me here. But what are we missing here? Bliss isn't there. Treasure isn't on that list. Oh, maybe do it like every time. Clouds? Okay, hold on. You can't give me one that's not doable at all. Peaceful is a question, or the thing there. Well, second best words inside parentheses provide below just in case. I think that one's okay then. So I guess we'll have to go with peaceful because that's the only option on my list. Screw it. I'm gonna do it 3 times. I'm gonna keep it a separate save file to be safe. So then we have firework. No. Amazing, right? No. This is the other one. Judgment. There we go. And she's gonna love it. Life is great. I'm going to do a save spot right here. I'm not going to toss that one out. Boom. Okay. So for now, that's where we're going to stop things, friends. Next time, we are going to resume. We're going to blow through Yuri's route, hopefully, just like that. And after that point, we are going to, well, we're going to go through Natsuki's, and that'll probably take most of the next session. Then I don't know how long Act 2, as I guess it's called, is going to take to go through, but I'm going to go down Natsuki's route anyway, so I'm curious what changes there are from what Act 1 is. I don't think there will be too many more cutscenes, but there might be something different. But one step at a time, friends. One step at a time. Until next time, you all take care, and I look forward to seeing you once again on the next adventure.